She can be very, very destructive.
She can be destructive and she can be useless depending on how well you land those ultimates. There are your teams. Godfred's first time on the big stage. Neil's first time since qualifying for the LCS on the big stage.
Once somebody cops out of that lane, you know, once that item spike first, you can just run to Dragon and take it down because your base damage is so high. You don't even need items to take it. 4-man Dragon. But I think Amazing took a second blue buff to get back the XP lost by camping bottom. But they're going on the bot lane here. Audi gets caught. No, respect flash.
That's a flash away, but an instant flash into Pulverize and headbutt. The Lantern pulls Audrey backwards. The Enchanted Arrow stops Niels for a second, but that's first blood to the newcomer on the stage. Here comes Whirlip. He slams them against the wall. They get frozen by the prison, and that's 2 kills to Giants. But there was a reply teleport from Soaz. He's put down the equalizer, 2v3, and the Giants are low. Soaz is looking for more items. We'll touch on that. Pepinero looking for Niels. He didn't find a target. Amazing, however, has found Godfred. Gonna keep running him down with those hate spikes. Soaz does not have equalizer for a few more seconds. The Lantern pulls Audrey backwards, but the Pulverize knocks them both up. That's another kill to Origen. Amazing's on the board. The Flame Spitter puts Soaz on the board. 3 kills for the newcomers to the LCS, and they've got an as well as Frederick in this middle lane. But Mithy's a little bit out of position. He's actually knocked Whirlip back. We do see Niels has joined the party. Whirlip with a defensive gnaw, a knock-up from the Fate's Call, and now Whirlip is chunked down from the Ren. The Ash Arrow comes out, it does land onto Mithy. He's going to be falling very prey in a second. No, he's still alive! He manages...
Gameplay against a team that is notorious for going for a lot of picks and a lot of kills, you know.
And this does actually relate back to the story we told at the beginning of the day, where Giants, they make plays, but they don't necessarily cut off Giants on the side lane. He does in fact do that. Maybe a little too far away for the rest of Origen to respond. Niels is looking forward. That's a flash into Dark Binding. Audrey catches Soaz up, but the Spitter is still burning him away. Agony's Embrace is melting Giants on the side lane. It's a 2-for-1 as the Glacial Prison locks up Origen. A flash away from Godfred. He's trying to survive, and it looks like he will. Frederick is going to face plant into Pekka, and that is going to be a 3-for-1 trade.
Time of his life.
Well, let's take a look. I'm expecting an arrow here from Audrey. This one flies out. It does connect onto Mithy as he re-emerges from Fate's Call. Soaz is knocked backwards, stunned up by Whirlip. Now we see Mithy finally forced to flash away. They've dropped Whirlip's Nam. Peke is flashing forward with the Soul Shackles. The Rend plus one more spear is enough to get a kill. And Niels almost dropped by Pepinero, but almost is simply not enough. Amazing runs him down. And that's...
Doesn't hit his teammates, and this fight went long enough for Origen to just deal so much damage. They're getting contested on the back.
Audrey's, that's very brave. He's got caught. He's got knocked up. Whirlip arrived, but Audrey was on...
They stopped
CC from Giants.
This is the scary point. The wave went in. Soaz wants to push it, but they have no idea where LeBlanc is. She could flank, and this could be good.
Well, let's see if they can. Niels has already used the QSS. Heal now popped. Flash is still available. Pepinero has found him. Giants have got one of the main damage dealers away from the fight, but they do lose their support. Now Amazing is the next to fall, and Frederick, he manages to survive from the equalizer. Mithy knocks him back, delays, tries to keep himself alive a little while longer, but it's Giants that find 3 kills. And all
the map because of the dragon timing, and Origen's buying into it.
Well, let's see what they can do. Pekka's got caught out. He lands the Dark Binding, and instantly Pepinero is down. 5v4 now as we see Frederick on the retreat. Glacial Prison has been used, and Whirlip has got not a lot of options to throw down that Gnaw. He does hold on to it for a while, knocks him into free space. There's no stun. The Ash Arrow finally, but again, it's too little and too late. And Origen, they just instantly
5v4 immediately, or worse, you know, 5v3, and you lose the fight immediately.
And we did see Audrey and Godfred trying to take a dragon, but they were pushed away by the threat of Mithy and Soaz. 3-man Origen squad bottom, but he's on his way up to the jungle, and Giants, I think, wisely back away. Do not overcommit without the primary damage dealer being so far away.
It's one big day jab.
Baron empowered minions on the bottom lane. Mithy going to get caught by those ethereal chains. Is Amazing is looking to set up a flank. Soaz has put on a very early equalizer. This could be just distraction while they secure the tower. 3 members of Origen flowing forward. The Glacial Prison does absolutely nothing. Niels is able to scare away Frederick as he flashes over the wall. So tower secured, and a lot of it by Niels pulling the Fate's Call button. They're onto the inhibitor. Whirlip gets knocked up. Mega Gnaw is getting close to popping, but he's already used the active portion of it.
They're piling in on bottom every wave, super creeps. Amazing's looking out for the LeBlanc flank.
Well, we do see Pepinero lands right in his head. Mithy flashes forward, gets the knock-up, headbutts him backwards. Amazing. May go down. The Ignite is burning. We did see the inhibitor turret falling. Amazing. Was killed by Ignite, but Godfred is traded in return. Ash Arrow connects there onto Niels, but it simply does not matter. Frederick is killed on the front line as another inhibitor now falls. Origen have taken out super minions, inhibitors in the top and the bottom lane. 3 members of Giants are down for another 30 seconds, and they're committing to the Nexus turrets. This is going to be the final push.
Yeah, good resource management while there from Origen. They basically know that they can put 2 people on Peppy and still win the remaining 5-3v4 because they're so far ahead. Nice fight, clean execution, only 7 kills, 8 now away, but they're getting the Nexus and they're taking a first game in the European LCS.
Origen are on the board, taking down Giants in 37 minutes. Within 5.5 minutes of that Baron, they were able to close the game out, really showing how important it is to secure that objective. Slow and steady wins the race.
Well, not according to the graph. Slow and steady wins the race. I think when you play against Giants with this type of composition, you know, all centered on the LeBlanc pick, you saw it. They ban out Lou, telegraphing the LeBlanc pick. I actually picked up on it a little late, but Origen were prepared. You know, flex pick Morgana. I think really the cornerstone of this pick and bans. Beautiful execution. I think Amazing could have spent this time a little better, you know, focusing on the tiny negatives. Wasted a lot of time. At the same time, they were sure they weren't going to get ganked, and they played secure, and I think that's a nice approach against a team like Giants. They made one mistake.